Freedom Queen, welcome back to the Freedom Queen podcast. It's here. It's here. This September, we're doing something we've never done before. So, drum roll, please. Welcome to the Big Leap Challenge on the Freedom Queen podcast. I have this feeling in my soul about the Big Leap Challenge on the Freedom Queen podcast this month that will be life changing for you. Every episode this month is designed to move you into your biggest Q4 ever. I'm going to be talking about wealth energetics, upper limits, how to be an activating leader, ways and strategies to increase your cash flow and visibility, increase your fame, the amount of people that are talking about you, selling out your events for 2026, having your biggest launches ever. This Big Leap Challenge is to help you have a big leap, a breakthrough. Maybe you've been experienced success, but you really know that there's time where you're just ready to increase your speeds and blow it up out of this world. Like do numbers, do growth and success that you've never done before, and in a way where you feel so alive, where you're just going for it. You're the woman on fire, you're sending it, you're having so much fun for Q4. In October, in November, in December, everything is exploding. And also so that you set new foundations. We're going to work on shifting your identity this month so that you don't default back to your old ways. I'm going to teach you how to find a new gear inside of your business and your life so that you can have your big leap, the biggest leap ever. So this podcast is designed to activate you. So the more you listen, the more you participate in the assignments, the giveaways, the more likely you are going to experience the big leap. So you're all in. You're consuming it every day. It's not just about you listening, however, it is about you being so activated in your soul. And so I want you to think about these episodes like it's you and you are ready to just listen, take my advice, be willing to break through every single day that you see a new episode dropped. Listen open hearted, no judgment on yourself, being willing to try new things. So, the Big Leap is designed to set you up for your richest quarter ever. And I'm going to explain to you how the Big Leap Challenge is going to work. So, the first thing is that there's a Facebook group linked below. Make sure that you're in that Facebook group because that's where I'll be sharing and publishing the episodes so you can fast access them. I'll also be doing the giveaway thread there, which is very important because you're going to win the opportunity to be spotlight on the podcast, but also at Freedom Queen Live, our 500 to 700 person event happening at the end of November. So here's how this is going to work. One, make sure that you're in our Facebook group. Just click below. It's kind of like your one-stop shop. Two, make sure that you're listening to the Freedom Queen podcast on Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen. And each week, I'm going to be picking one winner to shout out right here on the podcast. So here's the way to win that each week. There's different point systems. So here's how to enter. 1 point gives you get 1 point through listening and screenshotting the episode. So literally just listening to the episode gets you 1 point. Now, each time you take an action, you just screenshot it and post it to the Big Leap Challenge thread. And you'll see it right and pinned at the top of the Facebook group. It says the Big Leap Challenge thread. You're going to screenshot every action you take so that my team can calculate. Okay. So here are those different point systems. 1 point is just listen to the podcast episode and screenshot it. That's it. I just want to know that you listened. 3 points is leaving a podcast review on Apple or Spotify. So this is a actual review, not a review on an episode, but a review on Apple or Spotify, and just screenshot it and post it to the Big Leap Challenge thread. 3 points is leaving a Google review for Freedom Queen, and you just screenshot it and post it to the thread. And then 5 points is sharing the episode on Instagram stories, Facebook, or threads and tagging me, Bridget James Ling. The more you listen, you review it, you share it, the closer you get to winning two things. So every single Friday, we'll pick one winner that will be spotlighted on the podcast. Okay. So this person's going to get spotlight on the podcast. I'm going to talk about your business. I'm going to mention your name, your Instagram handle. We have thousands of listeners. We're a top ranking podcast. So you're going to get the opportunity to have a shout out. Now, the point system is it rewards people that take action. So the more times you take action, the more times you get entered to win. It's not who did the most. It's picked at random, but you increase your chances the more actions you take. So every single Friday, my team will be picking at random one winner to shout out right here on the podcast and across my platforms. At the end of September, one Freedom Queen will win the main prize, which is a live interview at the Freedom Queen Live 2025 podcast booth. Your movement, your story, what you do will be recorded live at Freedom Queen Live, and it will be turned into an official podcast episode and shared on all my podcast platforms. This is your opportunity to be seen, to be positioned as a leader, to be celebrated, to be recognized at Freedom Queen Live. So again, I'll go through the challenge, how it works, the Big Leap Challenge. It's also all included below. But there will be incredible episodes dropping from me all of the time on the podcast. I'm going to be activating you this month. I'm going to be showing you how you can have your biggest leap ever into your highest cash for. I'm going to be helping you break through old identities, old wiring, old patterns that got you to where you are today, but cannot come with you to the next level. Now, there's two things you can win. Each week, I'm going to be picking a winner to shout out on the podcast. So you take the actions, you post it to the Facebook group thread, that gets you more entries. Each week, there'll be a new person that we pick. Okay, so you want to keep entering in, you want to keep sharing, leaving podcast reviews, Google reviews, listening to the episodes, sharing it to your Instagram stories, sharing new episodes. Because every Friday, we'll pick a new winner. At the end of September, one Freedom Queen will win the ultimate prize, which is a live interview at the Freedom Queen Live podcast booth, where this is going to be turned into an official Freedom Queen episode. So the ways to enter are: 1 point gets you just listening to the episode. Just need to know that you listened to it. 3 points is leave a podcast review on Apple or Spotify. Another 3 points is leave a Google review for Freedom Queen. And 5 points is share the episode on IG stories or threads or Facebook and tag me, Bridget James Ling. Every time you take an action, you must screenshot it. Just post it as a comment to that thread, and then you're immediately entered to win either the weekly shout out on the podcast or the ultimate prize, which is the Freedom Queen Live podcast booth interview in person. I'm doing this challenge because I want you to step into the best quarter of your year, of quite frankly, your life. And I want you this month to leap. I want you to bust through upper limits. I want you to find a new speed. I like to say a shift into a new gear, into a new level of happiness. I want you to move through the problems where maybe you upper limit yourself and you might be going really well, and then you let negativity and drama and you self-sabotage in ways. And I want to teach you how to be a woman that is always activating and leading people. Like, just when people think that you're done, you're like, watch this, I'm going to go even bigger to my next level. So I cannot wait to see you in the Big Leap Challenge. Go ahead and make sure you're in the Facebook group, and the challenge has officially kicked off.